أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. To the concerned citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and to the authorities of Trinidad and Tobago. We are all aware that there is a video circling where a man who identifies himself as Kings of Kings, a well-known entertainer as we can say in Trinidad and Tobago, the circulating where he would say, saying that there will be a unification of gangs in an effort to fight against the police system of Trinidad and Tobago. A gang by the Oxford Dictionary, as we all know, is some group of people who come together as a collective. They come together as a collective for whatever purpose that they come together for. Now we see in the news headline today that gangs, the video was with him and myself, where he would say that we would sign peace and whatever. It was a very unplanned video, number one. Number two, I'm not responsible for what this guy say or whatever he said. I am not responsible for that. He have to give an account for what he said. So the only collective of people that I stand with is the ones who recite La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. This is known as a Muslim, somebody who bear witness that there is nobody worthy of worship but God, and that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. And this collective of people is the only people that I gather myself with. This is the only so-called gang that you could say that I affiliate with. Other than that, if it's related to criminal gangs or any form of criminal activities, I myself do not partake in any form of criminal gangs or activities. So the state now is saying that persons of authority is saying that gangs are, there's the article going around that gangs is now unifying in order to stand against police and whatever the case is. I am not a gang member or a gang leader of any sort. No, I am not a gang member or a gang leader of any sort. Where I have no authority over any collective of people as the actions that they would prefer to do or not do. But the actions of the authorities will seem quite foible. Just because I was dressed how I was dressed on the day of Eid, and this guy said what he said, standing next to a Muslim. It shows characteristics of being quite foible as the leader. Whereas they would stand and put extra security measures in place. Why? Because of, we all know the standards of a Muslim keep. So I too was fully aware of the standards of a Muslim keep. So that's the same reason why I am very cautious with my words at all times. What I said was, a good human being is one who joins that which is right and he forbids that which is wrong. If you see somebody doing an action that is right, you join them in it. If you see somebody doing something wrong, you stop them from it. 3 ways you could stop somebody is that you would stop them with your hands physically. A child going to drink poison, you say, don't do that. You stop them, you take it from them, or you could tell them from afar, don't do that. Or if you can't do anything about it through the phone, you're watching this video with the child drinking poison, you hate it in your heart. And if you don't hate it in your heart, then you have no faith. Your humanity is dead. See when you see a crime is going on, you could call on the police in assistance to watch is good. So the Prophet ﷺ said to do not waste water even if it is running from the mouth of a river stream. You say, how could somebody waste water if it runs from the mouth of a river? So you will have to give account for how you use something, not the fact that it is already wasting. So accountability is nothing that I am I am not aware of. So therefore I will not speak things that I cannot give an account for. So to the concerned citizens, there is no group of Muslims coming together in war or outrage against no police or no anybody without in no public manner. So I hope this message could reach back to the same ears who it reached to in the first place, which caused this big cause of concern of gangs coming together. Just a video by myself which was not planned. The other guy. It's fun.